Hello, welcome to Dungeon Builders Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Sorry for the bad mic quality. I don't know what to do about that, so we're gonna ignore it until I eventually get a new mic or whatever. So today, for Martial Arts Madness Month, which we still have a lot of movies to review and not a lot of time left, so they're probably gonna be daily for a while. So today we're reviewing another Zhang Yimou movie. We already reviewed House of Flying Daggers, and did we review another Zhang Yimou movie? I can't remember. I don't think we did. But we're going to review Curse of the Golden Flower, which is the other Zhang Yimou movie. And we're going to save that one for last because it stars Chow Yun-fat, and we started off Martial Arts Month, Madness Month, with Chow Yun-fat movie, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So it'll be like, poetry rhymes. So today's movie is Shadow 2018, which came out, you guessed it, in the year 2018. It's on Netflix for everybody to watch. It's an hour and 56 minutes long. It's an action. To me, it's more of like a historical drama / war movie because there is some action in the movie, but there wasn't that much action. Most of the action is near the end of the film, right? The movie stars Deng Chao as Commander Zuyu and Jing Zhao. Zhang Li as M.M.A.M, who plays Commander Ziyi's wife. Yun Xiaotong as Princess Qing Ping. Kai Zhang as King Pai Lang. Huan Yan Wang as Tian Zhan. And Leo Wu as Yang Ping. They don't have Yang, what's his name? Yang Kao or whatever. His dad. They don't have his dad's actor here, thanks Google, who's like more of an important character, right? So the movie is basically takes place in like ancient China, where there was not ancient China because they have crossbows in the movie, but it takes place in China where like three kingdoms. At the start of the movie we get a little scroll that talks about how three kingdoms were at war with each other, and Pei, or the Prince Edward Islands kingdom, that's a little Canadian humor, joins forces with Yan and defeats the third kingdom. But now they have like a shoddy alliance. Yang, which is like the enemy kingdom because most of our characters are from Pei. Whole Jing City, which is a important city to the countrymen of Pei, and you have commanders and soldiers who vowed to take Jing City back because it's important. It's an important city, obviously, right? So our main character is Jing Zhao, who is a body double for Commander Zhu Yu. Commander Zhu Yu was injured against the enemy general Yang. I forget his name. Yang Kang, I think his name was. Who is this general who's the considered to be invincible and has a famous saber, which even has its own legend about it. Even they call it a saber, but it's basically like a poleaxe or halberd, like a Chinese poleaxe and halberd. If you ever checked out the anime or manga Kingdom, or like played Dynasty Warriors, you know what I'm talking about. It's basically like it's like a pole with a blade at the end, right? Which looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So like he gets injured and is dying, so he has his body double played by Jing Zhou. Go to meet this enemy general who's in Jiang City, and proposes a duel for the city, right? He accepts, and he has like a week to train and get ready for the duel. He comes back, informs the king. The king is furious because he's more concerned with the status quo and you know the status quo and keeping to power than the happiness of his citizens and the retaking of Jing City. You have his sister and a bunch of other people criticizing that his family's reign as king is going to end with him and this country's doom under his reign, right? Yeah. So, while this is going on, our Commander Zuyu with his wife is training Jing Zhao on how to defeat. Sorry, my dog is barking. I don't know about what. We'll just ignore it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pause for a second, see what's wrong. Yeah, it's teaching them how to win in a fight with the enemy general by using a bladed umbrella, which holds a bunch of blades and can even shoot them out. And the idea is, if he can last more than 3 rounds with this enemy general, he can defeat him, right? Because the enemy general, because he always defeats his enemies in 3 rounds. The idea is that he'll run out of stamina or some bullshit. The main character knows this is bullshit. That he's basically a decoy, and that that the commander's second in command is going to launch an assault with convicted criminals who are going to, if they can win, they'll receive some leniency. Yeah, we just keep getting interruptions. So basically, Jing Zhao knows that he's basically screwed, and he's morose a bit. And you find out that he was basically, as a child, kidnapped by Commander Zuyu's uncle, because Commander Zuyu's uncle, brother, who's Zuyu's father, was assassinated in court, and he searched the country looking for a body double, right? And Jing Zhou was promised that, hey, if you win this duel, I'll set you free, and then you can go live with your aging mother. Not realizing that Jing Zhao has been keeping up with his mother, that he knows she's blind, and that this is basically BS, and he's gonna he knows he's a decoy, but in the battle, he may or may not have won. And then more more Romance of the Free Kingdom, backstabbing, and Game of Thrones shit occurs in the final ending of the movie, which I was not I was expecting the movie to end after the battle, after they take the city back, right? Which it turns out there was more backstab, more shit to go on. So I really enjoyed the movie. I thought I was surprised I actually liked the movie, because I thought I was gonna hate it, right? Because there was no star power, and I thought it was gonna be a low budget piece of shit. But there was a decent budget. The cinematography was great, though I kind of don't understand why almost all the characters, except for the commoners, are wearing either white or black, or a mix of white and black outfits, right? And then the commoners are wearing brown rags. So I'm just confused. Okay, is there some kind of imagery? Is there not imagery? Is there some kind of metaphor going on here with all the characters wearing either white or black? I have no idea. I thought the performances of the main actor was done really well, and because all the makeup between like Commander Zuyu and Jing Zhao, like I thought they were played by different actors. I had no idea it was the same actor until I looked it up because they look so different. And like Commander Zuyu is because he lived in like like, he didn't even live in isolation. He just keeps himself like hidden away in a room, right, in a like mansion. So like how he went crazy in the first place, I had no idea. And for people who are like who need romance in these films, there's like a slight romance between like Jing Zhao and M.M.A.M, who is the wife of Commander Ziyu, right? Which right the night before the duel, Jing Zhao bangs M.M.A.M while while Commander Ziyu is like seeing this going on through a crack of the door. So he cucks Jing Zhao cucks his like master and didn't think hey there was going to be any repercussions. When he does defeat the enemy general and goes home, he finds his mother his mother killed with a dagger in her chest, and like a bunch of assassins show up and try to kill him, right? Which like that was like holy fuck. I was not like holy shit. I was not expecting that to happen. Which and it turns out there's like a double cross going on with the king. Like the king is not the incompetent ruler everybody thinks that he is, but like though he did. Spoiler alert: he does. He does like cause the death of his sister, who was the king to keep the alliance in check offers his sister to marry Yang Ping, to keep the alliance in check, but like Yang Ping is like supposed to marry somebody from like Yan royalty, so he sends a counter offer. I can't marry your sister, but I'll take her as a concubine, and gives him a dagger, which this pisses off his sister to the point where like she joins the enemy. She joins the assault and fights Yang Ping and gets defeated. And while she's giving her last words, and like Yang Ping's like hovering over her to it goes closer to hear her last words, she fucking takes the dagger and just fucking stabs him in the fucking neck. Right, which was really really cool scene. Also, the assault on Jing City was also really cool because you had all the characters. It was raining, and you had the characters with the umbrellas, right? The umbrellas and the really cool crossbow gauntlets, which could apparently hold like 12 rounds or some shit. Like, it looks pretty cool, but I thought that was a little dumb. Especially that they have this like Trojan horse thing, right? Where when Jing Zhou goes to meet the enemy commander, he has this. They're meeting on a bridge over like a canal, so he has these two boats, right? These two boats, and like that support this big platform for that he's on, right? And like inside the platform are convicts, and the second in command and the princess are in there, and they have these like bamboo oxygen tanks that they drop into the water and swim to shore to infiltrate the city. I thought that was
okay, you're doing like a Trojan horse thing, but like, wow, you have like bamboo like oxygen tanks. Would that actually work? But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I think if you're a fan of romance in the Three Kingdoms and you like, you know, murder and like betrayal and like plots and schemes with some, you know, duels and heroic shit, this is for you. I'm giving this a 7.5 out of 10. Would have been better if it had, you know, some more recognizable faces, but overall, I enjoyed the movie. So because this is um, a recent movie, I decided tomorrow we're gonna review another old Shaw Brothers film, Five Deadly Venoms, which is on Netflix. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do it, and then like let me know, hey, what did you think about it? 'Cause, you know, it's on Netflix, so yeah. All right, guys, peace. And also, I heard it's supposed to be really good, and the plot for Five Deadly Venoms sounds cool. If people don't know what the plot is, basically, some old kung fu guy has five disciples. He each teaches them like a different kung fu style, and one of the five deadly venoms is evil, killing the other ones. So like the kung fu master trains a new disciple to go out and find the evil disciple and kill him. So it sounds pretty cool. All right, guys, that's it for